Hey there, if you're seeing this video on YouTube, it is because of the generous support of my patrons. They allow me to do some extra content and release it to you at a later date. I am so thankful for all of them, past, present, and future, and here are some of their names. Whether they're listed or not, they allow me to do this work. If you're interested in joining our community and getting exclusive content, there is a link in the description box below. Enjoy the meditation. Hello, I'm Bree and I go by Tip of the Moon, and I've created a guided meditation here for you tonight. And there'll be energy work here on the screen, but you do not need to watch it to receive its benefit. And this meditation is going to be for releasing and letting go of perfectionism and people-pleasing. We're just going to be releasing that hold that energy has on us throughout this meditation. So if you can, find somewhere quiet and comfortable. And you can be sitting up or laying down. And I want you to start to bring your awareness to your breath. Allow yourself to find an easy rhythm. We're not looking to control our breath during this session at all. We are letting go of control. So whatever rhythm you're breathing is fine, just bringing your awareness there. And perfectionism and people-pleasing come from us feeling like our natural selves are not good enough, that who we are is not enough. We need to try harder. We need to be more. We need to do more. And throughout this session, we're just releasing that energy from us. We're relaxing our energy body, relaxing our mind, and finding flow. When it comes to seeking perfection, we try to create it. We try very hard to go against the flow. But perfection is not something that is made. It is something that is witnessed. It takes many different pieces coming together to create perfection. It is fleeting. It is small. It is little glimmers and moments when other things outside of us come together to create this lovely moment. And so when we let go of perfection, we let go of people-pleasing, and we find flow with the universe, it opens us up to receiving and witnessing those moments that are perfect, that do come and go, and show us that divine beauty that is possible. So with your awareness in your body and on your breath, I want you to start thinking about a situation in which you were trying to force perfection, either within yourself or without. And as you're breathing out, I want you to start to release that energy. Release that control, that tightness. Understanding that whatever you did was enough. Whoever you are is enough. It's more than enough. It is exactly what is needed. And so, breathing that out. Allowing it to move and flow. Each time that we seek perfection within or without, it is like adding a rock into the middle of a river. It stops the natural flow of the universe. And so as we go through this, we're releasing and removing those obstructions, those blocks, those controls, so that the natural divine beauty of things, of you, of what you want to make will flow. So again, I want you to start to think about another time, another place that you were trying to achieve perfection. Perhaps it's somewhere at work or at home where you put unreasonable standards on yourself or others. And again, I want you to think of that situation. And we are going to breathe out and release it. Think of like releasing a stone from the river. And each time you breathe out, you let go of control. You let go of that stiffness. And instead we get to see a little bit more of you. And that part of you is enough. It is more authentic. It makes mistakes. It rolls with the punches. It flows naturally with ease. And for each one of these times, you remove the hold that perfection has on you, which is unachievable. We can't create it. We can only witness it coming together. And now we can allow that to flow through you. And again, one last time, I want you to think of another place where you had perfectionism, or you were trying or burning yourself out to meet these standards. And these can be standards from yourself or ones that you've picked up along the way. It doesn't matter where it came from, it's here and we're releasing it. So another time that you were seeking perfection, within or without, I want you to breathe out and release that from your body. You no longer have to worry about attaining that perfection. You are letting it go. You are allowing things to flow, the energy to move within you. You feel lighter, more at ease. If you let go of these rocks that are blocking actual perfection to come through. Perfection comes from being in alignment with other things around us. It is not something that we can self-impose on the world. We have to come into right relationship with the rest of the world and witness how we can be part of a symphony that comes together, that creates perfection. And we can only discover that when we release ourselves. We're trying too hard. Allow it to come naturally, to flow out of you. So just breathing all that tension, energy out, perfection out, releasing its stronghold on us. And now that we've let go of some of that perfection, we can allow this beautiful divine energy of ourselves to flow and grow new patterns. And so I want you to think about the ways that you have been blocking your natural flow, your natural who you are, especially with people pleasing. We try to cover up what we think are insecurities. So start to think about parts of yourself that you've been hiding behind perfectionism. We're going to give them a little bit of power. We're going to see them as a beautiful but maybe slightly messy garden growing inside of ourselves, bursting with flowers. Of course, there's dirt. All good things have some dirt in them. And allowing that part of ourselves to flourish a little bit. Perhaps this is something you see in your mind's eye. You see a garden growing. Perhaps you feel it in your body. And I want to think about all those places that you hide behind perfection, with others, with yourself. And allow those parts of yourself to grow. Messy, untamed, wild, and beautiful. And think about how they might interact with the messy, vibrant, beautiful gardens of others around you, creating endless fields of perfection. Because that perfection that we've been seeking only shows up when we release ourselves from its hold. When we let go and allow natural patterns to flow, natural growth to occur for mistakes and messiness to help us learn. And change. And find that divine beauty imperfection. So if you can't, just take a few moments here to start thinking about those deeper parts of you growing and being seen is most important. So maybe think about the ways in which you can allow yourself to be vulnerable, to be seen, to be heard, as you are authentically. And with something like perfectionism, these are learned over a lifetime. And so you can come back here and release as often as needed. But I hope that you allow those wild and untamed parts of yourself to be seen. And that is something that takes practice. So please work on that in between these sessions as much as possible. And thank you so much for joining me. When you feel ready, you can open your eyes and return to your body. And I hope that at least for today, you walk around with the intention that I release perfectionism within and without. And I hope that this was helpful for you. If it was, here are some of the ways to support my channel. I appreciate you all so much, and I will see you in the next one.